Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good everyone. So today I would like to give an explanation, and before I give an explanation, I will read the poem by the Auden song by Auden. Now the leaves are falling fast. Nurse's flowers will not last. Nurses to the graves are gone, and the palms go rolling on. Whispering neighbors, live and right, pluck us from the real delight. And the active hands must freeze, lonely on the spirit knees. Death in hundreds attack, follow water in our track. Arms raised stiffly to the roof, in false attitudes of love. Starving through the leafless wood, trolls run, scolding for their food. And the night tale is done, and the angel will not come. Cold, impossible, hate like leaves, the mountains lovely have, whose white waterfall could bless travelers in their last distress. So, in this point, the time is about the sadness of change and death, especially during autumn when things die or go quiet. And for the rhyme, the poem has an AAP rhyme scheme, where the last words are each pair of lines rhyme. For example, fast rhymes with less and gone rhymes with all in the first stanza. Like, now the leaves are falling fast, nurse's flowers will not last. Sorry, nurse's flowers will not last. And for example, which even in stanza, the first stanza, now the leaves are falling fast. This line introduces the setting of autumn. The falling leaves symbolize the passage of time and the coming of winter, a metaphor for things coming to an end like life. For the sound element, the word falling gives a soft sound, matching the gentle imagery of leaves breathing down. The second is, nurse's flowers will not last. The flowers that nurse take care of are dying, symbolizing how things that once bloom in life, like such as beauty or healthy, are fade away. For the sound element, the rhyme with fast connects this line to the first, reinforcing the idea of the decay. The third is, nurses to the graves are gone. The nurses, who may represent caretakers or figures of comfort, are now gone to the graves, implying they have a passed away that is becoming more present. They have a figurative language. This line uses a metaphor for that, showing how even those who care for others can escape it. For the fourth is, and the palms go running on. Despite the death and decay, life responds. Despite the death and decay, life, represented by palms or baby flowers. In this contrast, life with death, showing how time keeps moving. And the second stanza, whispering neighbors live and write. The neighbors are whispering, creating a sense of gossip or concern, perhaps about the speaker's life or the lives of others. And pluck us from the real delight. The neighbors, with their gossip or distractions, take away the true joys of life, pulling the speaker away from happiness. Um, an active hands must freeze. Hence the owns worketh or will lively must now stop or freeze, symbolizing inactivity and death. This line suggests that even active people eventually face death. Lonely on his paired knees, the hands are now resting, lonely on the speaker's knees. This line highlights the isolation that comes with death or aging. So, the third stanza, dead in hundreds at the back. The speaker noticed hundreds of dead people following them. This might represent the dead who have passed before us, showing how death is always present. Follow wounded in our track. The dead follow in a stiff, lifeless way, like wooden figures, suggesting the loss of individuality and movement in death. Next, arms raised stiffly to reproof. The dead raise their arms as if to scold or warn the living, but they are stiff and lifeless, showing that their influence is weak or ineffective. In false attitudes of love, the dead are able to raise their arms in love, but it's not genuine. This line suggests that death can distort true feelings. There are many of the infalse attitudes of love. The depth of appetite and how they affect relationship, making the story of love seem false or meaningless. Next, starving through the leafless wood. Throats of creatures are starving in a barren, leafless forest. The image of leaves wood represents a world without life, cold and empty. Trolls run scolding for their food. Trolls, which could represent ugly, undesirable parts of life, are angrily searching of food, adding to the scenes of struggle and despair. Scolding sounds like angry, scolding, so the complaining voice adding a sense of harshness to the scene. And the nightingale is dumb. The nightingale is dumb. The nightingale, a bird often associated with beautiful song, is silent. This represents the loss of beauty or hope. And the angel will not come. The angel, which could represent hope or salvation, does not appear. This reinforces the poem's theme of despair and the inevitability of death. So, the last stanza, cold, impossible, had. The future looks cold and unbreakable as if there is no one of comfort ahead. This line strengthens the mood of coldness and difficulty, showing how bleak the future seems. Lift the mountains lovely hat. Even though the future seems cold, the mountain rests beautifully in the sentence, suggesting that there may be some beauty or grandeur in the hardship. Whose white waterfall could bless? The mountain waterfalls is seen as something that could bring life or blessing, perhaps to those struggling or in their final moments. Traveler in their last distress. The travelers who might represent people near death look to the waterfall for a final blessing or comfort as they face the end of their journey. Okay, that's an explanation and oral explanation about the stanza, rhyme, and rhyme. If there are question so far about the poem?
You have other questions, comments, suggestions?